Hey, good looking. You want to sit there and see what we have cooking today in my kitchen? Well, grab a hold of that vine, swing right on in my kitchen, and let's get cooking. Good looking. Oh, hey there, good looking. You want to see what we have canning in my kitchen today? Well, today is a surprise video because when I reach for my potatoes, I found out that they were starting to sprout. So, lo and behold, to my surprise, I have to get canning these up because I can't use these up this fast. And I know I don't have any German potato salad on my shelf. So, in a way, I guess it's a hidden blessing. But I figured if I have to sit there and can these up, I know I already have a video of it up on my site, but I figured I'd bring you all along and we update that one, and we're gonna sit there and can some German potato salad. So first, I'm gonna sit there and remove all the eyes from my potatoes here, and we'll be right back. I removed all the eyes off the potatoes. Now let's just quick go through the list of ingredients that we're going to be needing so you can follow along and can up some German potato salad yourself. Like I said, we need potatoes, sugar, rice vinegar, parsley, chopped onion, some kosher salt, and I have some black pepper. Now, I'm just going to sit there and slice up my potatoes. I'm going to grab some of my jars. Now, we're doing this all cold pack. I quick brought out one of my jars because we're going to sit there and mix all this up that we need to add to the potatoes. So we're going to get that all out of the way. Now, you're going to be needing a half cup of the rice vinegar. So I'm going to sit there and do that right away. I have a fourth of a cup measuring cup that's handy. So we're just going to use that to measure up the vinegar that we need. Okay. And then we're going to be needing 6 tablespoons of sugar. So to the rice vinegar, we're going to add the 6 tablespoons of sugar that we need. Okay, then we're going to be needing 1 teaspoon of salt, and I use the kosher salt. Let's add the salt. Next, you're going to be needing 1/4 teaspoon of the pepper. So let's measure that out. We have the rice vinegar. We have the 6 tablespoons of the sugar. We have 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. To that, we're going to sit there and add 1 teaspoon of the dried parsley. So let's go and get that. And then the last thing that we need would be 1 tablespoon of the chopped onion. So let's go ahead and get that as well. And add that. I'm going to grab a spoon We're going to stir all that goodness right up. Okay. Now I'm just going to give this all a good mix. Just as I am. I'm going to grab my knife and I'm going to slice some potatoes right up into the jar. And I don't bother taking the skins off of my potatoes. I leave them on. I'm one of them. I very seldom ever peel a potato. So I'm going to continue slicing up the potatoes until I have a jar, and we're going to want at least 1-inch head space. I filled up my jar full of the potatoes. Now let's just run our debubbler down into the jar. Remove any of them air pockets. Like I say, you're going to want to leave at least 1-inch head space. Now I'm going to continue filling up my jars full of the German potato salad recipe. Okay, we have the jar all filled up. I have my washcloth because I'm not using paper toweling anymore. And remember this nifty little tool that most women use for fingernail polish remover? I use it to hold my vinegar in for canning season. Now, already debubbled, so let's remove the debubbler. And I put the vinegar already onto my paper toweling. We're going to run it across the rim of our jar. We're going to check and make sure there's no nicks or anything. And I want to sit there and tell you, you guys really got to try out these lids. They're for jars, canning lids. This has 100 of the canning lids in the package, and they're really good. I'm really pleased with them. I have my canning lid on. I have my canning ring. Finger tighten the canning ring on. Off to the pressure canner these go. So I'm going to put these in my Instapot Max, and I'm going to finish cutting up the rest of these and making my German potato salad for my shelves. And I won't have to worry about my potatoes going south on me because I found another way of using these potatoes that are going south on me for a better use. And like I said, I'm going to have some German potato salad to show for it on my canning shelves. So let me finish up filling up my jars, and we'll take it from there after I'm all done filling the rest of my jars up. Well, it looks like I only can get 3 pints of the German potato salad because, as you see right here, I don't have quite enough to do the last jar, but that's okay. Now I get to order my rice vinegar. Yeehaw! Oh, I gotta sit there and love it when I'm in canning season and I get to start stocking up on what I would need for the following one. And I go through quite a bit of the rice vinegar, so it's more economical for me to sit there and buy a 1-gallon jar of the rice vinegar instead of a whole bunch of these little ones. But as you see, my potato pile has gone down. Like I said, I got 3 more pints of the German potato salad that I didn't even have before this canning session going up onto my pantry shelf. So it's a win-win situation. Now, I put them all inside of my Instapot pressure canner. Let's go ahead, turn it on. I push the canning button on. I have all my gauges here set. I have it in Fahrenheit, and I have my altitude. And now I just have to sit there and put the right time in. And to do these German potato salad recipe, it's going to take me 40 minutes. And now if you were doing this in a regular pressure canner, you would have to sit there and do yours for 40 minutes as well. And where I'm at, it would be the 10 pounds of pressure that I would have to be doing it in. Oops. Telling me to close my lid. Now I have the 40 minutes set. Now I just gotta push the on button, and I'm gonna be paying the closest attention to the temperature here. Now, I've told you before in other videos, you want your pressure canner on the inside. Now, to kill any of the botulism, your canners have to reach the temperatures of 240 to 250 degrees. So, set it and forget it, but watch the temperature. And these lights up here are going to be going all the way across. And don't be surprised if you hear a psst, psst, psst. That's just what it does when it's in the pressure canning process. Just like your stovetop one. And I'll be bringing you along throughout the process and let you see how the Instapot pressure canner here does its little magic. I'm really in love with this Instapot Max. I'm sorry, I was going to come back throughout the canning of this and show you the whole process. I got sucked in on one of my favorite channels. They were doing a live show, and I really got lost in them. I was enjoying the live show immensely. After the show, I was even further shocked. So if I sound really not there, I'm still being blown away. But as you sit there and see, I told you these lights were going to continue. It's been 33 minutes since the canning process has ended. It's depressurizing right now. The temperature is at 207. We're going to sit there and allow the pressure canner to come all the way off of pressure. I'll know that when all these lights are lit up all the way over to this other side, and the temperature will be way down. Then I'll be able to pull out my jars of that German potato salad, and we'll take it from there. Peace and love to y'all. Till then. I just removed these from the Instapot Max pressure canner. Now, leave these sit for 24 hours undisturbed. Come back in the morning, remove the rings, wash your jars all up, and label them. So, if you all liked what you saw here today, with me showing you how you can up your very own German potato salad, please give me a thumbs up. Every thumbs up helps out my channel so much, and I greatly appreciate it. If you're a new subscriber to my channel, welcome to my YouTube family. And if you're not yet a subscriber, go up, hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way you always be notified every time I do put out a new video. And as always, here's to happy canning, but better yet, happy eatings. Y'all come back now, you hear? And let me send each and every one of yous peace and love.